started in Labule Rose Foods in 2014 at Ogudu. We opened our Ogudu branch. Then we had it in mind that in less than 5 years we're going to open another branch. But then it has been so difficult getting loan from the conventional banks. We've tried several banks to get loan and all to no avail. We approached Wema Bank, and while we were on it, trying to get the CBN loan, and it was getting difficult. DBN loan came at the right time when we were about to open a new branch in Ebeke. So far, DBN loan made it easy for us to acquire a lot of things. We were able to acquire some of our equipment, the generator, the machines, the delivery vehicle, and some other equipment. But the most important one and interesting one really for me is the kitchen, where before then the environment was not conducive for our staff to work. But with the DBN, we were able to turn the kitchen around, and we were able to have a sophisticated kitchen for our staff, which makes work smooth and easy for the kitchen staff. Running of our first branch in Ogudu was not too smooth. Most especially the environment. We didn't have a well-equipped kitchen, for instance. We didn't have machines to run the business, some of our process. But with the DBN loan, we were able to acquire machines like the rational machines. These particular machines we can use to make food like jollof rice, fry our fish, our chicken, and some other things that make the process of cooking so smooth and easy. Then the other part of it is actually the environment, the kitchen environment. With the DBN loan, we were able to build a sophisticated kitchen with industrial extractor. And then you find out that with this particular kitchen, our staff work feeling so good. It was such a pleasant thing. It was such a pleasant thing. Then the other part of it is the delivery vehicle that we were also able to acquire with the loan. Then it also helped us in the running capital for the business. We were able to have running capital for the business. We got most of our supplies in bulk, which we didn't have the opportunity to have then. And then, apart from that, we were able to take care of our staff. They are being paid well, unlike before. We were also able to get staff rooms, staff quarters for them. For some of them that are living so far, or they don't have accommodation around Lagos. And I think this has really helped a lot. When we started Ogudu, we couldn't employ so many staff. Most of our staff are casual workers, and they are not being paid very well. We have just few staff, as in the permanent staff. We had just about 10 of them. But after the DBN, we were able to get more staff and professionals in certain departments of the organization. We could afford to pay for accountants. We could afford to pay for supervisor. We could get managers, and of course, you know that getting these people, contributed to the running of the business. We're able to pay them very good salary, apart from getting more people to work for us. Well, like I said earlier, that getting loan from conventional banks is really very difficult. The process, the requirements, and all that. And like I mentioned earlier too, that getting DBN loan was pretty easier. It makes life easy for you. And then I just want to say that you just need to work more on the interest rate to make it easier for people. Even though I must also confess and say that considerably the interest rate is better off than most conventional banks. And then I could only say that, it can be better. It can be better.